What's going on, my peoples? It's your boy, Mr. OBF. Back one time for your mind. Welcome to the OBF, the network, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we go live, people. And if you can, donate to the channel. Go to OBF The Real, Cash App, and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate anything you guys could donate to the channel. Need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel? It's down there strolling below the screen, people. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And make sure you guys share the videos, man. It keeps the movement pushing. All right? So, do a quick show tonight. Got off a little early from work today, so I was like, fuck it, let me go ahead and do a show. So Tim Scott decides to take his pussy ass on CNN and basically blatantly lie and coon and tap dance for Donald Trump, and this shit is sickening. Listen, we got 48 hours left so people get out and vote. We figure out who the fuck gonna be the president. Hopefully it's Vice President Harris. Already voted for already. I did early voting. Make sure you guys, if you didn't early vote, make sure you guys get out to fucking vote, okay? And do not vote for a Republican. And if you do vote for a Republican, listen, that's on you. But like I said, matter of fact, I ain't telling nobody how to vote. All I know is that if you got decency and morals and principles about yourself, is no way impossible you should be voting for Donald Trump. But anyway, let's move on. Let's just get into this nonsense shit that he's already start spilling.
We are 48 hours to Election Day, but the last 48 hours haven't exactly been on message for the Republican nominee. Here with me to talk about that and much more is a big Trump supporter, Republican Senator Tim Scott of South Carolina. Thank you so much for being here, sir. You have been out on the campaign trail. I know that you have been, good morning, talking to and campaigning for not only Donald Trump, but Republican candidates for Senate. You're trying to turn out Black and low propensity voters, among others. The polls we've seen in the last 24 hours show evidence that late deciders are breaking for Kamala Harris. Do you think that Trump's rhetoric in these closing days is hurting him with those voters?
Well, I'll just tell you that the voters I sat down with in Detroit, Michigan on Tuesday, Ohio on Wednesday, and Philly on Thursday, African Americans, Hispanics, Jewish voters, all seem to have momentum behind Donald Trump. It's going to be a very, very good day for Donald Trump on Tuesday, and frankly, we're comfortable with Pennsylvania.
First of all, Tim Scott still ain't answered the goddamn question. And this is what Republicans do, and this shit that pisses me off. These motherfuckers never answer the goddamn question. That wasn't the question. Anyway, let's move on, man. This nigga Tim Scott,
Pennsylvania, without question, Bernie Moreno will win Ohio, and I'm really confident that Mike Rogers will win Michigan as well. And the reason why is that the voters are listening to our closing arguments on the border. They're listening to it on crime. They're really excited about school choice. We did a school choice event in Philly.
First of all, nobody want to hear that bullshit. First of all, people, if anybody with common sense knows damn well the border could have got fixed months ago, well, at least with a help the situation at the border. It's not an issue, right? Like, I don't even know why like people even listen to Republicans about the border. Like, you had a chance to help do some things to fix the border months ago, a bill from a Republican. And y'all all decided, because Trump told y'all not to pass the bill, Tim Scott. Pass the bill. Nobody wants to, listen, every time the motherfuckers say anything about the border, all I hear is blah, 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 bullshit. So that's number one. Then you talking about crime. Crime is down more than it has been in a while. It's been going down. So that's another fucking lie. And I'm trying to figure out how can any Republican talk about crime when Trump commit crimes. He has committed crimes. He has got found guilty of committing crimes. How the fuck are you talking about crime? You got a candidate that commits crimes and got found guilty of 34 motherfucking charges of crime. Listen, people, no lie to you, I can't wait till this election is over, hoping and praying Vice President Harris wins, get the Senate and the House so we can get some shit done, because we ain't gonna get shit done other than fucking, if Trump win, a bunch of racism and bigotry and hate and fear mongering, and he probably sick the military on people and shit. Y'all playing around with Trump. You keep letting them throw policies bullshit at y'all like they really give a fuck about policies to help you. They don't give a fuck about no policies. Just a bunch of fucking shenanigans, man. Like I get so irritated hearing Republicans talk about policies. You don't give a fuck. Y'all ain't this shit. Fuck out of here. Anyway, let's move on.
We had a very strong cross-section of the voters from Philadelphia showing up to talk about the really important issue of making sure that their kids have a better chance for success by giving their parents choice in education. So the issues that we are focusing on these last 48 hours are the issues that the voters say are top of their mind.
I want to get to a little bit more of that in 1 second, but I do want to just quickly jump ahead to Election Day.
And let me just say this to the voters: if you still undecided, you stupid. That's all I'm gonna say. I ain't playing around. Fuck that shit. Listen, if you're a Republican and you voted for Trump and Republicans, we already know y'all ain't y'all got screws loose in y'all head. You voting against your own motherfucking livelihood. That's all I'm saying. And any black person and minority person vote for Trump, we already know something. You niggas are shell shocked or something. Something is wrong. You delusional. You ain't gonna have no America. Listen. Y'all keep playing. Let Trump win. Y'all gonna see it. Listen. It ain't gonna be that long. Soon that nigga get in office, it's on. Next year is on. He is not going to play. Soon he get in that bitch, he going to start doing fuck shit. I'm just telling you now. They already got a plan to do fuck shit. And everybody just sitting around acting like, okay. Let's move on.
After Election Day, because one of Donald Trump's allies, Steve Bannon, who was released from prison this week, told the New York Times that Trump should simply declare victory on election night, regardless of the results. Here's what he said. He should stand up and say, hey, I've won this. And we have teams right now that are going to make sure that this thing is not going to be stolen. That was his advice to Trump 4 years ago. That's what Trump did 4 years ago. It led directly to January 6th. Will you urge the former president not to prematurely declare victory again and allow the process to play out so the American people can trust the final legitimate outcome?
They not.
Dana, we're looking forward to a very good day on Tuesday night without any question. I'm excited to see that the battleground states that we just talked about are all leaning towards Trump. So the good news is we will have a fair election and Donald Trump will be our next president.
And he still ain't answered a damn question. I swear to God, man. Yo, I don't even listen. I'm CNN. Y'all disgust me. I don't even know why you bring these fucking Republicans on y'all shows. They don't never answer questions. They filibuster. They talk about other shit that ain't good. You ask them a simple question. Would you urge the former president to not jump and declare he won until the process is done? He won't answer the fucking question. He's saying, well, Donald Trump is going to win and all this other shit. Never answer the goddamn question. Listen, man, America, we the laughing stock of the world, man. I don't know what the fuck, man. Listen, I'm hoping and praying Vice President Harris and Vice President candidate Tim Walz and Democrats win, man. I'm like so sick of Republicans, yo. They just, oh man. And it's almost like, yo, they know like half of the country is stupid. Half of the country is fucking stupid. I don't get it no more. Nobody got time to be playing around with stupid people, man. This man won't answer a fucking simple question. Listen, and let me explain something to y'all. Tim Scott is highly intelligent. He is not stupid. He is far from it. He's just a greedy coon-ass bastard with no morals. Let's move on, man.
President, I look at the facts that in Wisconsin, when I was in Wisconsin just recently, the voters are heading in our direction. And the good news is 2 out of 3 voters want to vote in person in Wisconsin, even though they have mail-in ballots. You just showed a stat a few minutes ago where 400,000 votes swing towards Republicans in Pennsylvania. You take the number of Democrats not voting and the number of Republicans who have registered, and that's before you add on top of that the 300,000 Jewish voters who find themselves being polarized away from the Democrat Party. This is going to be a very good election. And we
First of all, I want to say this to the Jewish community. If you voting for Trump because of that Israel bullshit, you're a racist. I ain't saying Biden and Vice President Harris is handling this shit right. Even the Pakistanians and the Muslims and shit. Like, yo, I don't get it. If your issue is about what's going on over there in another fucking country, right? You don't live there. Listen, I feel for the Pakistanians, the Ghana people. I feel for them. Listen, I feel for the Ukrainians. Listen, they ain't got nothing to do with us. This ain't about foreign policy right now. This is about America going to fucking hell. And if you let this dude get in there, all right, man. We'll see how. Listen, like I said, I tell all the Jewish people, listen, it's shit that happened in Africa, in Haiti, and a lot of places. Listen, and I feel for my brothers and sisters over there. But nigga, I am not going to vote against my own livelihood because of something happening to my other brothers and sisters from another country. I'm from America, bro. And I'm not switching my vote because of some shit a politician ain't doing over in another country. You don't want us to go to war. So why would the fuck we even try to go to? We would have to go there and get into that shit. We already even got troops on the ground. Only way you stop it, Netanyahu. And listen, and I genuinely, truly believe this, right? I think once Vice President Harris, if she wins, she ain't sending them no more money and no more guns unless they do a ceasefire. I guarantee you. Right now, she can't say that shit and push for that shit right now because she's still the vice president and it's still Biden administration. So she gotta play neutral ground, like you know what I mean. She gotta be in the gray area with that shit. She can't just side with the Jewish people. She just can't side with the Ghana people over there. She just can't do that. And for the Ghana people, the Pakistani people, the Muslim people here, and the Jewish people here, for y'all to be sitting out here acting like she supposed to just do some shit for you. Wait, listen. That's not how this works. Grow the fuck up. That's not how that works. She the president for everybody. Listen, that shit is complicated over there in Israel. It's complicated. It's not no shit that it's just a decision we make. No, we got other shit that goes involved in that. People think that she can just Biden can just say we not sending no more shit over there to Israel. It's complicated. It's other things involved in that. The Israel that went over there, then made the Iranians mad. It's a whole bunch of shit going on over there. It's even more complicated than what it was 6 months ago. Fuck out of here, man. Let her get in. Listen, we can put the pressure on her once she get in office. Right now, you can't put no pressure on her to put pressure on Biden to not send no more guns and shit. We already done sent them weapons and money already, so I don't know what the fuck else you want her to do. Or Biden, I don't know what else y'all want them to do. That Israel shit is complicated. It's not as simple as people think it is. Oh, she can, Biden can just, no, you can't. We already sent them money and weapons already. What you want her to do? Just to say, just threaten Israel? Right now to say, we ain't sending you no more. She say, we ain't sending you no more guns and weapons and money anymore. She can't do that. There ain't even no bill for that shit. Let her get in there. She ain't got no motherfucking control or power to be pushing any legislation or telling Biden what he shouldn't do. You want to blame Joe Biden and Vice President Harris for the shit that's going on over there when, first of all, the fucking Republicans as well helped pass bills to send money and weapons over there. Why you ain't mad at them? Let's move on, man.
The people will make that decision.
I appreciate your optimism. That's your job on the eve of the election. But what I'm asking about is what if he doesn't win? And the fact of the matter is that Trump is already spreading false claims about cheating in Pennsylvania. He has repeatedly predicted a massive victory, even though polls show that the race is very close. He's setting the stage for his supporters not to believe the results if he loses. Do you want him to stop doing that?
I would never tell any candidate on the ballot to talk about what happens if they lose. Obviously, you're going to lean into the victory, especially.
I appreciate that, Senator. Forgive me, but
first of all, Dana, you gonna keep asking him the question, and he gonna filibuster. He's not gonna answer the question. He already kind of answered the question for you. I'm not gonna tell any candidate to how to feel if they lose. But listen, I just want people to imagine something. Imagine if Vice President Harris said the same exact shit that Trump is saying. Already putting doubt in people that the Republicans is going to steal the election. They already cheating. Imagine they do, Vice President Harris and our campaign just start saying that shit. The fucking Republicans will lose their mind. They definitely has something to say then. But he can't answer a simple goddamn question. Because he's a coward. And let me explain something to y'all very, very clearly. The reason that these senators, because they are, some of them are very highly intelligent. They know exactly what they're doing. Listen, the reason that they're kissing Trump ass, because it's a very good possibility that Trump win, so they want to be on his good side. They don't want to say nothing bad. They won't say shit bad about Trump. Nothing. It's a double standard. Like I said, hoping and praying Vice President Harris and Tim Walz win. Because I want egg in their face. And if she win, I'm hoping that stupid Trump supporters get out here and try January 6th and see what happened. Because Biden in office. Vice President Harris, she in office. They will sick the military on you bitches this time. The National Guard be out that bitch waiting on you this time. And you ain't got no guns like them. Bitch, they'll roll up on you bitches with tanks. Play around. Go ahead and play around. I ain't even worrying about Trump supporters acting a fucking fool. I really don't give a fuck. I'm just hoping she win. Nobody got time for that bullshit. You bitches out here listening. You half of y'all fucking a bunch of fucking conspiracy theorists and shit. Everything is wrong unless you get your way. If you lose, it's like they acting like children. Or we don't win, they cheat. They cheated if I don't win. But if I win, everything went the right way. How the fuck, if you win, shit was right? But you have no evidence if you lose that you got cheated. Because you ain't going to have any evidence once again. But watch how they be like, no, it's impossible that Trump didn't win. Why is that? So the rest of our votes don't count. Only your votes matter. Come on, man. These people are fucking, they act like children, man.
Spreading false rumors.
You're running ahead of your candidate.
Totally, but saying false things about fraud
totally disagree.
Is not. You think it's okay to spread false rumors about fraud and undermine the integrity of the election, regardless of what happens?
Yes.
Dana, the liberal media has done a better job of spreading misinformation than
Senator.
any candidate I've seen so far.
Y'all see?
True. Listen,
it ain't true. You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar. Trump lies every goddamn day. Every time this motherfucker wake up in the morning, he get the lying. You blaming the media for him lying? So, what he's basically saying, the media spread way too more bad information and lies. So it's okay for his candidate to lie. That's basically what he's saying. Come on, Tim Scott, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm so hoping and praying these people lose. I'm so hoping the Republicans lose. Like, yo, this shit is just ridiculous, yo. They like children. Well, it's the media. The media spread a lot more disinformation. So, okay, because the media does it, it's okay for your candidate that you supported to lie and put out misinformation. Where's the grown-ups? Fucking embarrassing. I don't even know how Republicans wake up and look themselves in the mirror every day. Y'all are embarrassing. What they doing it? So it's okay for us to spread info. It's okay. No integrity, no morals. A bunch of children. We got children. Republican Party can't. Politicians are a bunch of. They act like children. They shouldn't even be in office. If they're gonna act like this, they shouldn't even be in office. You won't answer simple questions, and then you try to point fingers at somebody. No, your candidate is the one that did that. Vice President Harris ain't do that. Fuck the media. Why is your candidate that you're supporting out here spreading misinformation and lying already about the election? Why is he already doing that? Vice President Harris ain't doing that. You don't hear Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, any of them. It's this motherfucker. But you're going to blame the media for what the fuck your candidate is doing. Really? Y'all embarrassed. Yo, this country embarrasses me. I'm so embarrassed as an American. Like, I don't even understand, bro. Like, how the fuck we get here? Who raised half of these motherfuckers in this country? Who raised you motherfuckers? A bunch of fucking grown-ass children. You act worse than the young children, young folks. Just lying. And then you wonder why the young folks lie and do stupid shit. Look how the adults is acting in the room. The media. So it's okay, they lie, we can lie. Bunch of children. I ain't never been so goddamn embarrassed. This country is embarrassing. Let's move on.
It's true. Listen, here's the fact. We're not seeing the coverage of 2 assassination attempts on CNN.
We did wall-to-wall
We're not seeing the
coverage.
comments about Kamala Harris.
Time out. What the fuck do that got to do with... First of all, number one, you lying. Then number two, what the fuck do that got to do with anything? Tim Scott, what the hell do that got to do with your candidate spreading misinformation and lying already about the election? He's already doing it. What the fuck do that got? What happened to Trump happened a couple of months ago. What are you talking about? That has nothing to do with anything. 2 assassinations. He lucky his ass ain't dead. Listen, if I was just as evil and didn't have as any morals that these motherfuckers don't have, I'd be like, yo, I wish they would have killed Trump. So we can move the fuck on. But I ain't a horrible person like that. I don't wish harm on Trump. You bringing up some motherfucking assassination, attempted assassination attempts. When we asking about the candidate lying about the election already. That is already being stolen. But you gonna sit on here and talk, and even Trump, stupid ass, gonna come out and be like, oh, they already cheating down in Pennsylvania already, but we win in Pennsylvania. Tell me how that make any sense. Are you winning or they cheating? So, because if they cheating, that means you losing. You can't be winning. Or you can't think that you're going to win something if you already think that's up. They cheating already. That shit don't even make any sense. Anyway, man, Tim Scott, you should be ashamed of yourself, man. Damn, man. You're just a coward. You might as well go ahead and put a red nose on and start buck dancing, nigga, and put some tap dancing shoes on and start tap dancing. What the fuck? You coward. You need to take your ass up the yellow brick road so you can get some courage. Goddamn buffoon. Let's move on, man. Sickening.
Well, Harris talking about fascists, calling Donald Trump a fascist.
John Kelly
We
called
should
him a
focus on,
fascist.
giving
His former
the
chief
American
of
people
staff.
the opportunity, giving, and she repeated it, giving people the
Well, wouldn't
opportunity
you, if
to make their own
Kamala
decisions.
Harris is former
That's
chief
what
of
we-
staff?
Hold on. Which he is. You can't say fascist shit and then pretend. I mean, what we supposed to just think of? Yo, this is what I'm saying about what's going on in America. It's like even now when you say somebody says something racist, they be like it was racist, it was racially insensitive. No, it wasn't. It was racist. He said something racist, so that's some racist shit. This racial insensitive. Yo, I swear to you, bro, this country is out of fucking control. Republicans that made this country stupid. The definition of words don't even matter no more to these stupid motherfuckers. Then they got half of the fucking country on stupidity. Cause they're not they're not informed. A lot of them not very informed. So you can just say all types of stupid ass shit and they'll believe it. Embarrassing.
Staff called her a fascist, I would guess that you would repeat it too. And Donald Trump has called him one as well.
The bottom line is this, Dana. Bottom line is this. We should focus on the issues that the American people are talking about. They're talking about the greatest.
Yeah. Of course you want to talk about the issues. The problem is of talking about the issues is that y'all don't give a fuck about the issues. They rolled this coon out of bed and go on CNN to lie. Let's send this buck dance. Him and Brian Donaldson, send them coons out there and let them go lie. Because that's all they do. Point the finger to the other side did this, but never recognize what the fuck they did. Listen, I keep telling you, if you can't do something to somebody first, and then you don't like then after they react to what you did, you now can't start crying about it. That shit is cowardly shit. You punch a motherfucker in the face and then the motherfucker come back and beat the dog shit out you, and then you start crying, he beat me up. Call the police, it's an assault. You put your hands on that person first. If this motherfucker calling people the enemy of the state, the enemy of the country, enemies within the country, or people that don't believe in what Trump believe in, we the enemies. If you already did that shit already. What the fuck is the difference? Like, why are you mad and upset that we calling you a fucking racist or a Nazi or whatever? And you said this shit. Poison the blood of the country. What the fuck? Imagine you hear Democrats speak like that. These motherfuckers get mad because Hillary Clinton came out and said half of Trump supporters are deplorables. And they lost their damn mind. She was right. And then Joe Biden slipped up or misspoke or, Joe stutter, he ain't right. His ass need to be gone. That's why I'm glad he ain't running no more. But he say Trump supporters are garbage. Y'all are. Y'all are garbage. You are trash. Fuck garbage, you trash. Bunch of trash ass people. Horrible motherfuckers. You got one, listen, I don't even understand anymore. You got one party that all they do is fearmonger. All they do is talk about who they hate. And all you hear, I don't like this and I don't like that. Listen, I don't like a lot of shit. But I don't got the fearmonger. Try to wish death on you. Wish you get deported or whatever. Ain't nobody trying to do that to y'all. All the rules matter when it's against the people that you don't like. But the rules don't matter when they're against you. That's all I hear from Trump supporters. I should be able to do this. Oh, it's the same rules? Oh, well, if it happens to them, to do it to them, that's fine. But to us, no. That's not democracy. That's not fairness. That's why y'all hate DEI and keep bringing that dumb shit up. Wokeness. You hate that type of shit because now you gotta play fair. And we come to find out with a lot of you Trump supporters, you ain't that fucking good or that bright in this country really like that. You don't really match up with a lot of people that don't look like you. You ain't that qualified. You downplay everybody else's qualifications, but you ain't qualified. And you know that, so now you sit there, no, it shouldn't be like that. Ain't no racism, I'm not racist, but just say racist shit. How the fuck am I not gonna think you're a racist when you say racist shit? We all know what y'all talking, that's DEI high, or that's wokeness. They're just saying it's the niggas. We all know what that is. You think black people slow. We ain't slow. You may have a couple of coons that'll sit there and coon out and say that racist shit. But like I said, karma's a bitch for all them coon ass and sellout ass minorities. Karma's a bitch. You ain't just selling us out. You selling your own self out. You selling your soul. Listen, I have no empathy or sympathy for Trump supporters. I just don't. But I don't wish harm on them. But I don't give a fuck what happened to Trump supporters because I know they don't give a fuck about me or anybody else that disagree with them. We they enemies. So, okay, we enemies. So why y'all crying? Stand on y'all shit. Stop bitching and complaining. They call Trump this, they call him Hitler, they call us racist. Stand on it. You can dish it out, but you can't take it. You cow. That's why I know y'all Trump supporters are bitches. A bunch of pussy ass motherfuckers. You can say whatever you want to say to everybody, then somebody call you a racist. Oh. Stand on it, bitch. Listen, because I stand on everything I say about Trump supporters. All Trump supporters are racist. It ain't some of y'all, it ain't a little bit of y'all, it ain't 2%, 3%, 40%. It ain't not. All of y'all are racist. And bigots. Fuck out of here. Yo, fuck that. You can't call me a motherfucking pedophile because I support the gay community. And I'm supposed to be okay with that. You're a fucking bigot. You're a homophobe. You're a racist. I'm calling you what you are. If you can call me a pedophile, yo, imagine, think about this, bro. These people calling people have no evidence of it. The only reason to call you pedophiles is because you support the gay community. And I ain't even gay, but I'm a pedophile. Nah, bro. Fuck out of here, man. Like I said, if I don't wish death or harm to you, everything else goes with Trump supporters. I don't give a fuck. I ain't playing those games with them. Playing these little stupid political games. Get the fuck out of here. Let's move on, man.
The greatest invasion across our southern border. Black communities across this country, particularly in inner cities, are talking about the devastation.
Time out. Listen, first of all, what motherfuckers you talking about? Because from what I understand, Tim Scott, you ain't even from where we from. When the last time you lived in the hood? In that type of community? You've been sold the black community out. You ain't never been part of what we've been doing. You come around on election day. I keep saying this, and people get upset at me for saying this. I believe if a motherfucker trying to get your vote, they gotta live somewhere in your community. Other than the president. Because that's something different. But these senators and mayors, these Congress people, these mayors, these governors, these motherfuckers should be living in your community. You should not be able to say shit and you don't experience it. Because you genuinely don't understand it because you don't live there. You ain't connected to the community. What black community he connected to? Think about it. If Tim Scott really hung around in the black community like that, he'd be mad uncomfortable. He'd be scary ass. He'd be a scary ass motherfucker. He'd be scared. The fuck you gonna talk about the black community? You ain't nowhere near it. You live in the suburbs with your white wife. How a motherfucker gonna talk about kids and he ain't got none. And I'm not saying people that don't have kids don't care about kids, but for him to speak about kids, you don't even have any kids. How you know with the with somebody that have kids go through on a daily basis? You don't have any. Listen, people, I have a kid. Plenty of nieces and nephews, god kids and shit that's young. And I still won't tell people how to raise their children. Who the fuck is this motherfucker Tim Scott to tell you about your kids' opportunities? He don't have any. How you gonna talk about what people are struggling on? He ain't even a part of it. Tim Scott ain't lived nowhere poor since he was over 40 years ago. He lived nowhere near it. Donald Trump ain't never lived nowhere in the hood his whole entire life. How you understand what goes on in our community? How? Donald Trump ain't never been poor. Donald Trump ain't never had a 9 to 5. You remember when he did that little stunt at the McDonald's? He never worked any of those type of jobs. Ever in his whole entire life. How the fuck do we understand you? He go there and do a stunt, flip some fries. Work in the drive-thru for a couple of hours or something, whatever the fuck he did. That's the most he ever did in his whole entire life. To being close to working real labor work. His whole entire life. That's the first time he ever did it. You think Donald Trump goes to the goddamn grocery store, people? You think he worry about how high milk, gas, and all that shit? He don't put even gas in his car. Even before he was the president. He never did it. And then you hear stupid people, Trump supporters, or people that think about voting for Trump. Oh, yeah, well, he's a good businessman. How? What good businessman you know that goes bankrupt over 10 times? You know who actually really is a good businessman that's supporting Trump? Elon Musk. Jeff Bezos, a whole couple of other motherfuckers, Jerry Jones, a couple of them that actually support Trump. They're good businessmen. Shit, 50 Cent is a better fucking businessman than Donald Trump. I'll put it this way. His kids is a better business people than he is. His kids is better. Trump is trash. And you gonna put this bankrupt 10-time bankrupt motherfucker in office and try to handle the budget of America? People say, well, it was good when Trump was in it. He inherited Barack Obama's economy. Shit was already going up. All he had to do was not fuck it up. You notice every time we had a national disaster or or even a pandemic, he always fucked it up. He always did some stupid shit. Because he don't understand failure. Or he doesn't understand, I ain't gonna say he understand failure, but he don't know how to help others. It's not in his DNA. The man been given everything in his whole entire fucking life. So to care about other people or shit that's going wrong that you have no control of, he don't know how to fix that. Now, mind you, Trump is not even a good politician. He's not even a decent one. He's not even okay of a politician. He's not a politician. He don't know how to do shit. Listen, he'd have fucked this country up in a couple of months if he ain't have somewhat of people that understood how the country worked. But you want him to be a dictator. He probably be a bad dictator. I mean, a dictator is bad, but you understand, he won't even be a competent dictator. That's why he look up to all the dictators, kisses their ass, because he don't know how. Come on, bro. He probably fucked that up. Trump is a fuck up. And let me explain something to y'all. This is how I know Trump is a fuck up. Trump's father. You think that he wanted to let Trump be his heir? Like you know what I mean? Like he it wasn't him. It was Mary Trump's father that he wanted to put there. But Mary Trump's father didn't want that shit. He wanted to do something else. And he actually was pretty successful of what he did. You didn't hear about her father going bankrupt like that. But he gave it to the stupid child. The child that wasn't even qualified to even do none of that shit. Woo. Take a little shot tonight, people. You know, y'all know I don't drink like that and shit, man. But, you know, my aunt passed away a couple days ago. Still fucked up about that. And probably be fucked up for a while. I always tell people, like, not to get off subject, but like my aunt and shit, you gotta understand, like, I ain't have parents. Not like, I didn't get raised by my parents. I got raised by, like, the community and family members and shit. I didn't get raised by my parents. You know what I mean? So they wasn't there. You know what I mean? So It ain't like I ain't know them or no shit like that, or but they didn't raise me. I didn't get a lot of my principles and morals and shit, or who I am as a person, because of them. I just didn't. I didn't get taught shit from them. And so I got taught from my aunt that passed away, and a lot of my aunts and uncles and the community and shit. So I'm taking that shit hard. And then I lost 2 of my aunts in the last 4 years. Unexpectedly too. Like they just like I probably wouldn't be as hurt as I am if if I knew they was sick. Right? Like somebody's sick, and it's a possibility, so you can you can prepare for that shit. They just died out of the blue. Like you know what I mean? Like my aunt just died. She died off of COVID. My aunt Willette died off of COVID, and my aunt just had like leg surgery or some shit, and shit just went wrong. She had a heart attack, and I think what always hit me harder is when people just die unexpectedly. When you like, even when friends and they live in a certain life, or people live in a certain type of life, they live in a certain type of way that it's a possibility that these motherfuckers gonna die. Like, you know what I mean? Like it don't hit you as hard. But people that die, for me, I can say for me, people that die unexpectedly for me, and plus I lost my big homie, like, shit, maybe like a couple of months ago. So, like, I've been losing people, like, back to back, and my little homie and shit. The anniversary of his death is coming up this month. So it's like, like, I'm not, like, I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm starting not to enjoy the holidays anymore. Like, I didn't even want to do I was supposed to go with my daughter, trick-or-treating and shit. I ain't want to do that shit because I just wasn't in the mood for it. You know what I mean? Like, shit, like, it's not like life hits you a different type of way when people just die unexpectedly, yo. It'll fuck you up. Like, especially for me, I be in a different type of mode. Like, if I know somebody's sick, or I know a person living a certain type of life where they moving, where death is around the corner for them, that, like, I can handle that. But people that die unexpectedly and shit, that shit hurts. Cause it's like, yo, I just seen my aunt in July. And then even before that, it was crazy because I don't go around like that. And that situation, I told y'all about my mom's situation and shit, right? And that was the only reason I even went down, right? And then I remember my aunt said, oh, well, my birthday coming up, we doing something. It was her birthday. Like, she was like, it's this, such with day. And I was like, it's like, you have your ass here. I was like, all right, I got you. I'll be here. Now, don't be bullshitting. I was like, nah, I'll be here. Like, when I give my word on some shit, I give my word. But, shit, don't bullshit. You coming? I said, yeah. I'll be there. And I went, and I remember I went there and shit. And I was in the hood. You know what I mean? 'Cause my people, they in the hood. Nigga, they like, nobody fuck with my people in the hood, nigga. They good. Like, You know what I mean? I told you my grandmother, she owns her house. So niggas don't fuck with that shit. Plus the neighborhood is getting a little better too. So nobody fuck with my grandmother like that. Fuck my people, nigga. We be out there, we out there. You know what I mean? And I remember I got there and shit and I went in. Cause I told my cousin I supposed to have got something, but I didn't get it. I think it was chicken. I was supposed to get the chicken and shit. And you know, where I'm at and shit. Like I don't go out and I don't shop, right? So like it was some like a special chicken. I asked my aunt like, what chicken you like? You know what I mean? Cause I was like, y'all need me bring some. I'm always like that. So what you need me bring? You want me bring something? And I remember my cousin, she called me. She was like, I said, well, what she want? Like what type of food does she like? And she said she wanted some Giants. It's like she liked the Giants chicken. So I was like, all right. I was like, but there ain't no fucking Giants where I'm at, right? Like this Walmart's and shit like that, but it ain't no Giants and shit like that. Like not where I'm at. So my aunt, she said to me, my cousin said, all right. I told my cousin, I said, it's a Giants near you. She's like, yeah. I said, get the chicken. I get it, and I give you the money when I get there. She was like, all right. She get the chicken. So when I first went in, I give everybody hugs and shit like that. Kisses on the cheek. To all the women in the family. I mean, I give everybody love, but but the women I give hugs and kisses on the cheek. Right? And so I go to my cousin, I get her money that I owe her for getting the chicken for me. And I go to my aunt. And one thing it was unusual that I did it because I usually don't do that unless I'm hitting everybody up, like, right? So it was like, so I started like, I thought I was sliding her the money, but I wasn't. So other family members, my elders and shit, females and they was watching like, cause they know how I am. Every time I come around, I slide money, right? So I'd slide her, $200, right? Slide her to $2, right? And they was everybody, grandmother, everybody looking and shit like, fuck. My other aunts and shit like, oh, what the fuck is my money? Like, you know what I mean? Because I always usually do that, but it was her birthday, so you know what I mean. And so I was like, nah, I say, your birthday coming up, y'all good? I say, y'all birthday's coming up, y'all fine, I got y'all. Say, your birthday coming up. Talking to my grandma, like, your birthday coming, I got you. So I slide her the $2. Now, anytime I go see my grandmother, I usually slide her something. So I slid my grandma about $200-$300, right? After that, but I did it on the low. Now I knew everybody was watching me, so I did it on the low. So I hit my grandma up, boom, boom, hit her up. And I just remember all my aunts and shit. When I did that to my aunt Sheila, I gave her the money. They was like, they looked at her in a way like, oh, you lucky it's your birthday because you know how he be. He give everybody money and shit. But I was like, nah, but I hit it up. And I told her, I said, if that ain't enough, I said, if you need something else, let me know. She was like, oh, she looked at it, started counting it. She's like, oh. So, oh, Neff, I'm good. So I'm good. She's like, oh shit, you just like, you gotta understand, like, they live in the hood. So, and she got certain shit that she, like a medicine and shit like that. Yo, that shit, like, she was good. You slide her money like that. Like, she ain't out spending her money like that and shit. She had diabetes too. So, she's, like, nigga, if now she ain't got to spend certain money on diabetes now. Cause now she got $200 in her pocket. So that shit is like, she can just kind of like do little shit or get some groceries or whatever she need to do. You know what I mean? So that helped her. So I looked at that shit and I was like, no, I remember all my aunts and shit. I felt bad because that's why I don't never like giving one of my family members, like especially the women in my family, I don't like giving one person some money and shit because everybody else looking like the fuck, like, you know what I mean? But I still felt so bad. I ain't gonna say I felt so bad, but I always do that anyway. Anytime I go see my grandma, I slid her 3. I said, huh, here you go. I was like, no, my grandma always do that shit. She's like, no, I'm just playing. I was like, nah, great, you know I got you, huh? They're that 3. There you go. She was like, oh, okay. And I said, no, because I don't want everybody else to know, because they think I'm gonna slide them something. She was like, all right, cool. Just get that shit. But that was like, the crazy shit about it, I ain't seen my aunt in like years. And for some odd reason, that situation with my mom made me come there, and that whole situation of that whole thing, because I didn't just see her that day either, like on her birthday, like that day, and then I seen her again on her birthday. But then I seen her again because my dad threw some shit around the 4th, and I don't celebrate the 4th, but something like told me to go, right? And so I went, and that was the last time I seen her. You know what I mean? Or talked to her. And that shit hurt. Like, so now, like, I look back at that shit. Because you never know, God got a plan. You got a due date. As much as this shit hurt, I still understand due dates. You don't understand that people got due dates. And that probably was God, the big man, pushing me like, take your ass down there. Even that situation with my mom, there was a reason why I needed to be there. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit, it hurts, man. It's still hurting the shit out of me, man. You gotta understand, like, this somebody help raising me. Like, my life ain't, like, I don't think and move the way I move without her. Like, you know what I mean? I ain't the person I am without her. I don't know how to be a father. I don't know how to be a good husband without her. Like, you know what I mean? If she wasn't in my life. So, like, that shit, it fucked me up. It's hurting the shit out of me right now. I lost 2 of my, like my favorite aunts. Like, motherfuckers that didn't take no shit off me. Like, my Aunt Sheila, she didn't take no shit off me, but I loved her for that. You know what I mean? It was genuine. Like, it wasn't no bullshit. And then I lost my Aunt Willette. My Aunt Willette, like, y'all know how he is. Like, you know what I mean? Even my Aunt Irene, my Aunt Sheila was like that. She was like, y'all know he crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, motherfuckers like, yo, don't call him. Like, she knew. Like, my aunts, like, they knew me. Like, you know how somebody, like, know you? Like, don't call that nigga. Don't be doing that shit. You know how he is. You know how he get. Like, they was like that. They was those type of aunts, but they knew me. But they didn't, like, one of my aunts didn't play that shit. My Aunt Shirley didn't play that shit. I don't give a fuck how crazy she knew I was or whatever. She didn't play with me like that. And it was utmost respectful. And then my Aunt Billette, she was the patriarch of shit. Like, motherfuckers, we didn't do shit. We didn't know shit. We got together because of her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm losing a lot of people, man. And like I said, my homeboy, my big homie, which is my wife's cousin, which, he just died. Like, a couple of months ago. Like, that shit fucked me up too. I was still dealing with his shit, him passing away, and now my aunt is dead. I don't go to funerals, but I gotta go to this one. And the crazy part about it, you go to funerals and shit, right? And I don't even know how to, like, interact with shit like that. I always tell people I'm the most uncomfortable regard in my life. I'm so uncomfortable when I have to when I go to funerals. I'm mad uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Shit crazy. But anyway, let's move on, people. I'm sorry I went off on that, man. That shit was just on my mind. You just need to speak and get it out. Apologize.
Manifestation of the presence of Venezuelan gangs leading to more crime. We're talking about a rise in the unemployment rate of African Americans. Of course, black men are now more open to the Republican Party and specifically Donald Trump because the numbers are in. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, they've done a terrible job addressing the issues
Senator.
of black men. Therefore, looking at the Donald Trump years, we saw low unemployment and high enthusiasm.
Time out. And you notice they only keep focusing on black men. Because, no lie to you, and I know a lot of black men ain't going, I ain't saying all of y'all, but y'all the weakest link. Can't do that with the black women. And I always keep saying this. It's something about a black woman that's very, like black women are already a lot of steps ahead of men, right? But very intelligent, smart black women are so far ahead of a lot of black men. That's why it's easy to manipulate these black men that they're talking about. And it's not a big percentage. It's like a little small percentage, like what, 19, 20%. That's not a big percent. Shit is sad, man. Think about this too. If fucked up shit start happening, I don't want to hear these type of black men talking about what's fucked up if Trump wins. I don't want to hear from you. Can't blame women. Can't blame nobody. Blame yourselves. You the one voted for Trump. Let's move on. Even though I keep telling y'all that little 19, 20% that they getting from black men don't mean shit. It don't mean shit. Long as the black women is in the 90s, the 80s, high 80s, low 90s, it outweighs their bullshit of what they doing. Those so-called black men that's voted for Trump. Fuck them. Hold on, people. Take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Alright, people, we're back from quick commercial break. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you guys get the live streams when we come when you come in the building, people. Make sure you guys donate to the channel, people. Go to OBF The Real Cash App and donate to the channel, people. We highly appreciate it. If you need more information to subscribe and donate to the channel, it's down there scrolling below the screen. Make sure you guys hit the like button when you come in and out of the building. And make sure you guys share the videos, man, to keep the movement pushing. But anyway, let's get back into it, people.
Yes.
I want to allow you to make your point, which I just did, but I can't let go of the fact
Yes,
that you are saying it is the media spreading claims. It is not true. It is Donald Trump who is saying things that are Donald Trump is saying things just about Pennsylvania. Just one example that local officials are saying is not true. We saw what happened on January 6th as a result of that and many other things. You were there at the Capitol. Are you saying right now, you want to leave this conversation and say you are okay with his rhetoric?
No, mind you, the bad part about it is that you'll get Trump supporters and shit that'll say, well, these type of Tim Scott's and them blame the media for Trump spreading lies, disinformation to rile up those people that committed that treason on January 6th. It's the media fault because they focused on it. Like they should not focus on that. They shouldn't focus on lies. But anyway, let's just move on. Tim Scott should be ashamed of himself.
Well, Dana, what I'm going to tell you is the truth. The Supreme Court and local courts in Pennsylvania have ruled in favor of the Trump campaign this election cycle.
But this has nothing to do.
That
has nothing to do with what he's saying.
Changes prospectively. You're asking the question about voter integrity, election integrity.
Right.
I'm giving you the answer. We've seen a strong shift in the right direction, and that's reasons for us to be optimistic that this election will be fair. I'm of course going to say my candidate's going to win because the polls reinforce that fact, and the evidence I'm seeing on the ground only
that has nothing to do with your candidate, you pussy ass Negro, of him lying about the election is already being stolen, but he winning. That shit don't make no sense, man. That got nothing to do with what you talking about. But anyway, let's move on, man. Listen, Tim Scott should be ashamed of himself, man. Honestly.
Highlights or magnifies the fact that Donald Trump is doing very well in the battleground states. We are not just optimistic, we are going to be motivated, which will allow us to mobilize our voters. This election will be decided by the turnout.
So if you believe, you just said that you believe that the election will be free and fair. So does that mean that you are confident that if Donald Trump loses, I know you think he's going to win, but let's just play this out. If he loses, that he will concede?
I'm confident that he's going to win without any question. And yes, I do believe that we will have a fair election. We will honor the results.
Bullshit. He still didn't answer the question. He didn't answer the question. She said, if Donald Trump loses, are you saying that he's going to concede that the election, if he just to say he lose? Because first of all, you can think whatever and you can feel however you want to feel. We don't know how the election is going to turn out. But if Trump loses and you say it's a fair election, right? What he's saying. So you should say that, hey, Trump lost, he lost. Nobody's saying that you should think that he's going to lose. It's your candidate. You being biased. I get that part. The problem is with that is that what she's asking is that, okay, that's what you think. You being biased. Okay. But what if he loses? Is it still fair? Should he say that he lost? Or should he continue to keep lying like he already doing? That's what she's asking. He won't answer the question because he got to kiss the ass of the racist. Because, listen, don't be shocked. I want y'all to understand this. Do not be shocked that Tim Scott, all this ass kissing and cooning and buck dancing he doing, if Trump wins, he's going to be in that cabinet. He's going to be in there. Just like with, think about it. What's his name? John F. Kennedy. The dude, the conspiracy retard. As I call him a retard, because he a retard. And not disrespect people that got disability, but he's, what I mean by retard is like, he's stupid as shit. Something wrong with him. Like, genuinely wrong with him. And he need to be checked out. Right? Listen. Trump talk said that he's going to put him in where Fauci was. Basically. As far as people's health. A dude that's talking about he had worms in his head. A dude that is a denier of COVID. You're going to put him, he don't really genuinely believe in science only when it makes sense to him. That's not science. But don't get this shit to all the people that's kissing Trump ass, that these politicians kissing Trump ass, they're doing that shit for a reason. Trump promised them something. You know that John F. Kennedy Jr., he went to Vice President Harris first before he went to Trump. He wanted to be promised. He wanted to be in her administration. That was the only way he would endorse her. Not because it was the right thing to do. Right? Not because he was siding with the right side. No. He did it because he wanted something. He's a prime example of what the Trump whole correlation is. They only fucking with Trump because if he wins, they can get something. John F. Kennedy wasn't fucking, like, he didn't even go at Vice President Harris because he really genuinely thought that she was the right candidate. He just was on some power tripping shit. And then when she turned him down, what did he do? He ran over there to Trump. People was like, well, what about Pete Buttigieg? Listen, let me tell you something. Pete Buttigieg wasn't even that powerful like that as a politician. That's why, you know what I mean, falls down like that Democrat shit. He wasn't that powerful. Only thing that made him a little powerful in a way, because he was gay. Right? But they didn't promise that motherfucker nothing. They told him, come fuck with us. We'll see what we can do. You remember Bernie? Bernie stepped down or whatever he did for Biden. What people didn't know about Bernie was Bernie didn't want to be in the administration. Right? He didn't want to be in it. Because he didn't believe in that shit. He felt like he had a better effect of being, he continued to be a senator, not being in that administration. Understand if Bernie would have said, hey, you know what? Listen, I need to be a part of that administration. Imagine Bernie could have ran again. And he'd have been even more bigger. But he didn't do that. He didn't do the Pete Buttigieg shit. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I don't like Pete Buttigieg. I don't like him. He do a good job of what he does. Like you know how people trying to move up to the ladder? I get that. I know what he doing. But I don't like Pete Buttigieg because I know what you're about. But I still fuck with Bernie. Because Bernie like, yo, Bernie could have left the Senate and got him a job in that administration with Biden. But he didn't do it. Because his morals and integrity said, hey, you know what? I still think I can do better or push whatever I'm doing being a senator. Y'all not understanding that how this shit work in politics. That's why you see all the Trump supporters like the Tim Scotts and all them in the world. They only cower in the Trump because they think if Trump wins, right, they gonna get a position there. They don't want to be on Trump's bad side. It is no different on the Democrat side either. That's why when people say, oh, as far as the progressive movement, with AOC and all them, they sign with them. Nigga, that's politics. You got to stop a lot of that radical shit if you want to get some shit done. You got to work across the aisle. Sorry. You have to do that. And you probably got to work with radical Democrats that, like Joe Manchin, those type of motherfuckers. Even Chuck Schumer. Chuck Schumer, he trash. Chuck Schumer is trash. Nancy Pelosi is trash. Joe Biden is trash. His ass got so old that he's incompetent now. I'm glad he ain't gonna be a part of nothing no more. He's trash. You keep talking about the elite. They are part of that. But don't get that shit twisted. The whole Republican Party is the elite. They are the elite. Shit. 95% or 99% of Republicans are the elite. But about 80 to 90% of Democrats are the elites. So when people keep talking about Trump going at the elites, how? You got more with a party that's more elite than the other party. These are facts. You can't be mad. Like I don't even understand why they mad at the elites. Like, nigga, you put a elite in there. Who you thought Trump was? Trump ain't nobody but a elite. Before he got in there, he was a part of the elites. I voted Democrat all the time. All of a sudden now he changed his mind Oh, I want to be a Republican. No, he ran as a Republican because you can make more money being a racist and a bigot. You make more money doing that. I keep telling people, you see the motherfuckers on YouTube, all of a sudden, and they like was Anna Kaspar over there at TYT. All of a sudden, we can't keep calling people that. Yeah, she ain't making no money. She ain't making no money. Trying to pretend, I'm still a progressive. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. You don't downplay racism and bigotry and hate. You can't call them that. They're not doing that. What the fuck are you talking about? And always be some type of fucking weirdo white woman or white person that say some shit like that. Like, we can't call all Trump supporters racist. What? If you go to a rally, listen, let me just say this. People, because I like to use common sense. Let me say this. I'm a black man. I love Minister Farrakhan. Right? I respect Minister Farrakhan. But if I'm at a rally where Minister Farrakhan is speaking out hateful shit and he's saying all Jews, and he's saying this shit, he's saying some racist shit or bigoted shit, right? Because he can't be racist, but he can be bigot. He can be a bigot. And he's saying that shit, I'm not going there. I'm not supporting him. People are like, well, Kenny, you're not gonna go to that shit, but you support with certain shit that he says that's the same bigot. Is he talking about the whole Jewish community? No, he's not. And hold on, and even if he was, right? Let's just say this. Even if was Mr. Farrakhan was saying the whole Jewish community, right? Can I defend and say he ain't saying that? Because Trump supporters say that Trump ain't calling, he ain't being racist to everybody. He talking about certain people, right? So can I do that with Minister Farrakhan? That's what I'm asking motherfuckers. Like, yo, it's not the same standards. You keep that shit with Minister Farrakhan, but, with Trump to do it, you make all the excuses in the world. He ain't talking about everybody. Well, neither was Minister Farrakhan. And listen, I ain't a Muslim. I ain't a Christian. I ain't not a part of that religious shit. No disrespect to it. I ain't a part of that. But I tell you one motherfucking thing. You ain't gonna never tell me, you ain't never gonna come at me and act like I gotta go against Mr. Farrakhan. That ain't happening. Y'all got Trump, but Minister Farrakhan is worse than Trump? Okay, cool. If you say that to me, then fine. Let's just go off of that. And I'm okay with that. It ain't no way that you can tell me that Minister Farrakhan is worse than Trump. The fuck out of here. He's anti-Semitic. And Trump ain't. And Trump ain't. And understand too, Mr. Farrakhan ain't running for president or no type of shit like that, but you got a racist saying just the same shit, if you want to say it's like the same with Trump. right? Trump is running for president. He was the president, and he says way more anti-Semitic shit. The fuck y'all talking about? Fuck y'all talking about, man? Please stop. Can't tell me about Mr. Farrakhan. Don't bring him up. Take one more shot, people. Told y'all I ain't in a good place. I'm in a good place, but I'm not in a good place. Y'all know I don't drink like that, but I'm gonna drink this shit. It's from my aunt. It's my aunt, man. Ooh. Woo! Woo! Mm. Woo! Let's move on. Ooh, this is strong. For me, it's strong, but it's strong.
And we will celebrate the 47th president being Donald Trump.
Okay, let me turn to something that I want to ask you about if he does in fact win, which is he's promising a major role for Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in his administration, saying he will let him, quote, go wild on medicine and vaccines. As you know, Kennedy is a big spreader of conspiracy theories about vaccine safety and efficacy. He also declared yesterday that Trump will push to remove fluoride from public water. Should he have, as Donald Trump has said, a major role in determining America's public health policy?
Well, I think what we should do first is win, Dan, without any question. We're on the cusp of victory, so let's not talk about anything about who's going to serve in the administration until after we actually have declared the winner. There's no doubt that President Trump has surrounded himself with some really fine people. I think of John Ratcliffe, who served as a director of national intelligence, and the really good work that he did. I think what you'll see this time around are the kind of people who want to serve in his administration that reflected the success that we had in 2017 through 2020. So I'm very optimistic that after we win, we'll have a serious conversation about who serves in the cabinet, who serves in the administration, and we'll have strong patriots who love America, who loves Americans, and who want to serve in this cabinet.
And think about it. When you say, you hear him say, they don't, like he say, oh, these people that he's saying, right? They love America. What were you saying? The rest of us don't love America? Like you think about that. Think about what he's saying. Oh, nobody else loves America like they love America. So we don't love America. Because we disagree on policies or whatever it may be. I don't love America because of certain policies. I don't love America. Listen, man. That's what I'm saying. They saying this shit out loud to us. And they using this coon ass nigga to come out here and say this shit. I don't love America because I disagree with policies? Or Trump? Because you want to talk about policies, you goofy ass nigga. I don't love America because of my policies or my beliefs. I don't want to hate on gay people. I want to give gay people rights. I want to, hey, you know what? Hey, man, when it comes to women's rights, I don't agree fully about abortions. Everybody know that about me. But you know what? I believe in science. I believe in whatever the fuck I believe in don't outdo science. And I actually do the research on science to know that ain't no woman, and they can't prove it. They like to lie and say, oh, women or Democrats are killing babies in 9 months. What? Name it. Name it when it happened. First of all, if any woman having an abortion, late term, in 9, 8, 7 months, anything like that, it's a medical reason. It is a medical reason. It ain't none of that dumbass shit you're spilling on your because of your religious dumb shit. So you want that woman to die, even her kid that's in her belly or whatever, right? That's already dead. And to keep that kid that's already dead, that's gonna come out being dead on science, you want her to die to keep that baby in her. Don't let her get the medical help that she needs. How's that pro-life? You want that woman to die? We got the science, nigga. We ain't playing these stupid games because y'all don't believe in science, Trump supporters. You believe in stupid religion. And it's not even real religion. It's just stupid shit. Because I don't want to disrespect people that actually believe in religion. You believe in stupid religion. Excuse me. You talking about people, women, dying in parking lots. That's okay for you. Now, mind you, they got no proof, no data that says, hey, you know what? A woman is killing a baby, or a doctor is okay with killing a baby after 6, 7 months. You have no proof of it. And then your proof is, oh, the baby is already dead. So now the baby is dead and bringing harm to the mother. That's the survival. The person that survived from that shit. She should die too. That's what they saying. That's what stupid religious people are saying. The fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody killing no fucking babies in 9 or 8, 7 or 6 months. It ain't no shit like that, bro. What the fuck are they talking about? It ain't our fault you don't believe in science, bitch. You dumb motherfuckers. Stupid religious people. You stupid as fuck. And I'm going to say it. You stupid. Any religious person ever believe in that. That mean, motherfucker, you don't. So what the fuck is the education about? Like, what do you want the new... Oh, you want the education to be about stupid religion. Cult-like stupid religion. The fuck are you talking about? You think we still live back in the day with that dumbass shit? They stupid. You can't believe in no motherfucking stupid ass religious, some of them stupid ass religious people. They dumb as shit. They don't even believe in religion. They don't even believe in science. But the whole time, think about this too, right? These are the same people. If they get sick, they want to go talk to them doctors though. Them same doctors. That same entity. I get sick. Oh, I need a new lung. I need all this. Oh, now they believe in science. The fuck are you talking about? Oh, they believe in science now when their life is in danger. When their life is in danger. But fuck them women. They should have them babies regardless. Even if that baby is dead in their body, they still have an effect on their body. Listen, think about it, right? I'm a man. Think about women that's having dead fetuses in their body. And then they die off of that. And these motherfuckers talking about, oh, that's okay to do. But these are the same people. Right? These are the same fucking people. We believe in life. You didn't give a fuck about her life. That child is dead. Oh no. And then think about it. They all of a sudden they believe in science now. When they need a kidney. When they get sick. They believe in science then. They believe in all the science. There are people dying, man. Think about this. This is almost like back in the day. People are dying in the parking lots. People scared to go to the hospital. The doctors don't even want to treat the people. They scared because they going to go to jail. This shit is back before Roe v. Wade. And this shit makes sense to y'all? People dying. That makes sense to you goofy motherfuckers. All right, man. Listen, I ain't bringing no hypothetical, right? People be like, oh, you bringing a hypothetical. I ain't bringing none of that up. One woman died because she couldn't get medical help. That's enough for me. I don't need to see 40 to 50. One, if it's these so-called pro-life dingas, that should matter to you. Or what I'm talking about, just one. You so pro-life? And like I said, they don't believe in God like they say they do. Fuck out of here, man. You got women out here dying. And these motherfuckers sitting out here talking on some fucked up shit. Even the women, some of the women that's siding with that shit. You stupid as shit, bitch. Now I'm calling you bitches and I'm calling you out your name because you ain't shit. The fuck out of here. Ain't no way you think that shit is okay. And you think, oh, it ain't gonna happen to me. It can happen to anybody. The fuck you talking about? Women dying in the street. They dying in parking lots of the fucking hospitals that's supposed to save them. I don't give a fuck if it's one or two. It's happening. And that may not mean none of you because you don't give a fuck about people. We had women die. Fuck out of here, man. You trying to take us back to what? Take us back to what? All you gotta think about is what's going on now. Motherfuckers sitting there talking about, oh, we want to make America great. Make America great the back where women die, where they can't get abortions. That's all you need to know. If you ain't, listen, if you ain't got no morals, that's on you. Fuck out of here. Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. I'm a grown ass man. I'm grown. Let me put this shit to y'all like this. I'm grown. I got daughters, I got godkids, I got nieces and shit. Nigga, get the fuck out of here. Your fake ass religion outpower my shit. Oh, nigga, listen. I don't believe in abortions like that. But if you need to have an abortion and shit happens physically, how the fuck we stop that? You can lose 2 lives, not one. You can lose 2 lives. Okay, you can lose the baby life because of you stupid motherfuckers, because you don't believe in science. And then, you know what? You put that same woman. But like I said, racist people, racist motherfuckers don't understand shit. Honestly, on real shit. They don't understand shit. You talking about you wanna, like, all that race replacement and all that dumb shit that y'all talking about. You don't even really want that. Cause you can't even really, listen, first of all, y'all ain't fucking like that. Like, you listen, and your women, they fucking blacks and minorities. They ain't even fucking y'all. That's why y'all mad. They fucking us. They ain't fucking y'all. That's why the country is getting brown. Or black. Or however you want to look at it. We've been doing this shit for a minute. And mind you, you think it's us that we want to go fuck with them white women like that. No, we don't. Don't white women want to go, they want to fuck with us. You keep thinking that it was us. No, they don't want to fuck with you, stupid ass white motherfuckers. You stupid. Stupid ass racist. You keep pushing your women towards us. That's all you do. You push them women towards us. And we'll fuck them. That's what we do is pussy. That's how we look at it. Stupid ass. Mad at us. You mad at us. You mad at black people. For what? Or minorities. You mad at us. For what? It's your motherfucking women that want to fuck with us. We got more minorities here because of your white women. You think it's because of us? No, it's because you motherfuckers don't fuck. You treat your women bad. They ain't got nothing to do with us, nigga. We good. We'll fuck your women. We'll fuck any woman. We'll fuck them. We'll keep fucking your women. Stupid. Oh, he's so mad. They so mad. Racist ass white people. They so mad. Fuck it. Let them be racist and mad. Get the fuck out of here. Nigga, we good over here. Like I said, and like I said, if Trump get in office, you think... Let me just bring something to y'all very clearly, Trump supporters. Let me bring this very clearly to you. If Trump win, you think that shit gonna work the way you think it's gonna work? It's not. I'm a black man, and I'm telling you, ain't none of you racist motherfuckers gonna be racist to me, and I'm gonna be okay with it. I will fuck y'all up. Well, I die for this. I die before I allow any of y'all to play with me like that. So, you go whatever, however you want to go. Ain't no way that goes that way. Sorry, not for me. I will kill you motherfuckers playing with me. I will blow your fucking head off fucking with me. Or I die. However you want to look at it. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. Like, stop. Motherfuckers mad. What you mad about? Racist ass white people. What you mad about? Like I said, if Trump lose, he lose. If he win, he win. But like I said, if he win, I got enough guns to fuck with y'all. What's up? You want to do that racist shit? Let's do it. I ain't scared of y'all like that. I ain't never gonna be ever scared of no racist. Ever. So, do whatever you say you gonna do. Like I told you, I never be a motherfucking slave. Ever. That will never, ever happen. You'll have to kill me. So, it may make you feel good killing me. That's fine, but you'll have to kill me, though. That's real talk. Talk all that gangster shit. Like, get the fuck out there. I had never let nobody... Let my ancestors die for this shit. I never let y'all, like, play me like that. Or try to act like, oh, nigga, I ain't about that. Nigga, I'm about what I'm about. Like I said, if you try to play me like that, try to come at me like that, I'll kill you. You motherfuckers playing. I got guns like you got guns. And like I said, if I die, I die. So what? But at least I fought. I ain't gonna let y'all motherfuckers just racially take over my like on that bullshit. Ain't no way y'all can do that to me. Ever. Ain't none of you racist ass Trump supporters ever can do that to me. Ever. You got your coon niggas, you got them, you can keep them. But it ain't gonna never happen to me. You had to kill me. Understand that. It may seem easy to you or whatever, but like I said, ain't none of you motherfuckers gonna just play with me like that. Ever. None of you racist ass pieces of shit. You Trump supporters. Hey, ain't none of you niggas gonna play with me like that. Nigga, kill me. Kill me. I'm with that shit. Kill me. You gonna have to kill me. I don't play that shit. Fuck all that shit that all motherfuckers play with. I don't play like that. You gotta kill me. Listen, I'm Martin Luther King on some shit. But nigga, at the end of the day, I'm Malcolm X. I'll any means necessary. Y'all play me like that. And see how that shit go. Nigga, you gotta kill me. I'll stand on that shit with you stupid ass Trump supporters. Play with me like that. You gotta kill me. That's how I feel. All these other niggas, they talk all that other shit. Nigga, I stand on my shit. Listen, even after this election, if Trump win or not, nigga, come see me. You gonna have to kill me. You gonna have to kill me. I don't play that shit. I ain't like y'all somebody. Y'all ain't shit. You motherfuckers ain't shit. And that's the crazy shit about it. You ain't shit. Cause if that bitch ass motherfucker don't win, you motherfuckers gonna get mad. I ain't gonna get mad. If vice versa hurts, the person I'm voting for, I ain't gonna be mad about that. Nigga, it is what it is. But like I said, if you ever try to play me or try to come at my people like that, nigga, I'll kill you. I don't play that shit. Talk all that shit you want. That's what it is, man. Fuck them niggas. Leave comments. Hold on. Got a couple comments. Hold on. Oh, give me a second. The comments. Hold on. Let me hit the comments before I get out of here. Alright. Let me show love to everybody before I get out of here. Alright, let me show love. Shout out to Talking in the Middle. Shout out to Talking in the Middle. What up, Talk? Say whatever you want to say about that. Now, if you think that Carly B lost all that, that's on you, bro. whatever. But listen, like I said, I'm gonna say this. This is the last thing I'm gonna say to voting day. This is what I'm gonna say. I'll let you stupid people to get in. Let me say this. If you think that what I'm saying is totally out of fucking pocket, or Vice President Harris saying something so out of pocket for you to where the point that where you gonna vote for Trump, then you stupid to me. You stupid to me. It ain't no way impossible that you feel the way you feel about Vice President Harris. I did homework on her. I did everything on her. Motherfuckers talking about, oh, she locked all these black men up and all that shit. That shit ain't true. I did the homework on that. That is not true. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. So you can't say I'm lying or I'm trying to stick with a Democrat. No. You just a stupid motherfucker at this point. So don't try to like sit down there like, oh, I'm tripping. Fuck out of here, bro. Like I said, you are just an idiot. You stupid as fuck. And I stand on that. Just stupid. So let's just move on from it. You do whatever the fuck you want to do. You vote however you want to vote. But like I said, if you vote for Trump and you are white, you are racist. If you are a minority or black, you are a black white supremacist. That's how that goes. You can try to twist that shit however you want to twist it. Ain't no way I'll vote for a racist. Oh, Kamala Harris did some bad shit. Okay, cool. Fine. Tell me who worse. Is she worse than the motherfucker like Trump? You stupid as fuck. And if you think that, then that's on you. Let's move on, man. I'm out. Leave your comments, hit that like button. Support your boys, your boy Mr. OBF. Peace and love to the world. I'll see y'all election night.